Hello, I'm Ben Bland with BBC World News, our top stories. Prime suspect in the Berlin Christmas market attack is shot dead in Italy. The hijacking of a Libyan plane that was forced to land in Malta is over. The hijackers surrendered. Vladimir Putin boasts of Russia's strength at his end-of-year press conference. Solidarity in Santa Fe, the so-called sanctuary city. How do people feel about Donald Trump's campaign pledge to deport undocumented immigrants?
Hello, good evening everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Good, excellent. So how is everybody doing?
I'm fine.
Great.
Very nice.
Thank you. So please tell a little bit about yourself. Introduce each other, please. What's your name? Which grade are you in? How many English classes you have every week? What is your textbook that you study? Whatever you want to say, please.
My name is Vladimir. I'm from Nizhny Novgorod. I am in 11th grade. I have three lessons, English lessons each week, and I study by textbook of Kaufman.
So, Hartman is Happy English or what? What's the title of the book?
Yes.
And you said how many classes you have every week?
Three.
3 classes, okay. Very good, interesting. So, next please.
Good evening, it's Lara.
Good evening, Lara. Just tell a little bit about yourself. I know you, but other people do not know you. Introduce yourself.
As I said, my name is Lara, and I finished school, and I'm going to pass Russian national exam of English.
Interesting, right? So what we usually say is I graduated from, I left school, or I graduated from school, from high school, right, high school. Okay, sorry, and then here, I left high school last year, like you said. Alright, good. Next person please. Jones, Catherine, or...
Okay. Hi everyone, my name is Catherine. I'm from Chelyabinsk and I'm in 10th grade. I will pass my exam in the next year.
Good.
I'm gonna choose English. So I have 6 lessons in a week, and it's really crazy, but I really like English. What about me? I'm very ambitious and ambitious and very funny girl with humorous jokes, and I want to listen to you now and listen to you today.
Okay, good. And so what's the name of your textbook?
Textbook, maybe solution. I don't remember.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good book. Okay, it's intermediate?
Maybe. I can't say about this.
Okay, good. And Helen, you are supposed to turn your microphone on. We talk here. We do not listen, we talk. We will talk all of the time, so please turn your microphone in and join us, join the conversation. Can you hear me? All right. Yeah, maybe later I will ask her to kind of say a little bit about her. Um, the big question, as always, I ask you uh, before we start the regular class. I have a big question, as always. So today's question is, what do you think of the theater? Just let's talk a little bit. What I mean here, a theater. Well, all of you, you mentioned you like having fun, and actually, same about myself. And that is why I like being an actor. I like playing a lot, and maybe during your English classes, you have some fun playing some roles, or I don't know, maybe teachers give you some tasks which are supposed that you will make presentations like being an actor or whatever. So the big question is, theater, being an actor, what do you think of it? So, please.
Can I start?
Yeah, sure, of course.
Oh, it's very good theme, I think, because I really like theater and I want to be actress actually, and I really like this theme because theater is very good for people, and honestly, you can use something and be actress or actor is very good because you can have a new role and play someone what you really like, or maybe you just want to be. It's very good, I think.
Interesting. Have you ever played some kind of a role in a stage skit, or what can you think of it?
Yes, I played on the stage and it was very interesting, and I was playing Sherlock Holmes, but it was female role, Sherlock, and it was really good. It's very nice for me. I'm sorry. I very like stage, and I don't afraid when I come to stage because it's mine.
Okay, Lera, please.
May I think a little bit?
Yeah, sure, of course. Catherine? That was, I have forgotten your name, because you changed your email this time. So please remind me your name. Tell me your name, please, again.
Do you mean me?
Excuse me?
Do you mean me?
Yeah, what's your name? Say it again.
My name is Olivia.
Olivia, sorry, excuse me, Olivia, because you changed the email, and right now I have some kind of a male's name here, so I'm sorry. Olivia, please join us.
I like theater, but unfortunately I haven't attended any theater performance. But I'm going to see performances next year. I think that it will be very great and interesting. And I can say that I haven't played at stage, and because I'm shy person, so I don't want to attract many attract people to me. It is difficult for me.
Okay. So Lera, you please.
Well, I've never took a part of some theater performances or something else. Just when I was, for example, 15 or 16 at school, and I can say that I don't love theater, but our local theater in my town is not really, I don't know, modern or something else. They have really old, I don't know, opinion to how the theater has to look and has to be.
Okay, good. So, you know that always I've been trying to kind of make a little fun for you. So, let's say some 10 minutes ago, you listened to the world news from the BBC World Service. Right now, I will just give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words. Yeah, 5 words which present all of the news which happened around the world. So what I want you to do is play out, act out what you can think of these 5 words. It might be one sentence, it might be only one situation, one presentation about something, only one thing, or you can join it, you can do whatever you want. So first of all, we'll take the words. Now the first word is suspect, and I will just remind you that a suspect who on a truck plowed into the crowd of people in Berlin, he was shot down in Italy. So what is a suspect? Can you say it in Russian? No? Okay, that's your new vocabulary you have to know. Okay, good. So the next was the next word was hijack. Hijacked. So the news was about the airplane in the capital of Malta. So some people hijacked an airplane with 180 passengers on it. So what is hijacked? Can you say
Захватили?
Yeah, you can say so, right. Very good, excellent. Okay, the next is about, well, it will be 4 words. Yeah, I can give you the 5th word, but this is actually not a word. This is a name of the city. So Santa Fe, that's the name of the city, where the people were rallying. Okay, I will give you another word. Rally against the deport of immigrants, deportation, or the immigrants being deported. So what is a rally? Okay, these are the words which you are supposed to know. And what is to deport? Okay, so yeah, it's just like about the immigrants. So Helen, can you introduce yourself?
Yes.
So please do. Yeah.
My name is Helen, and I'm 18 years old. I ended my school last year, and I'm going to pass English exam.
Okay, well, we usually take an exam, and hopefully you will pass it, but I'm not...
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
because when you say I will pass my exam, I'm not very sure, because sorry about that, but some people can pass it, some people can fail it. So you will definitely take an exam or sit an exam, and then if you are a successful person, then you will pass it, and if not, well, I'm sure that you will pass it. Okay, so right now you have these 5 words. So what I want you to do is I will give you 1 minute, okay, 1.5, like during your real Russian exam. So make a mental picture, just play a role, whatever, make 1 sentence, whatever you want to with these 5 words. Connect these words in one sentence, or tell us a story, whatever you want to. So 1 minute for you, and then we'll keep on working. Okay, so yeah, I've got my watch. Start thinking, please.
Excuse me, Santa Fe, it's named of...
It's a city. It's a city in the United States of America.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so the time is up. Now, please, who will start?
May I start?
Yes, sure, please.
Well, two men were suspected in this crime. It was happened only 1 week ago in Santa Fe. Local authorities made a decision to deport them from the city to ensure security of other citizens.
Okay.
And that is all.
All right, that's it. We usually say that's it. All right, who's next? Please, the time is up. Do not forget that during the exam, you will have no time to get prepared. Okay, Lera.
Okay, there was a rally in Santa Fe where people required to report suspects who hijacked the plane.
Okay, good. And Katrine?
Okay. Watson, you know, the suspect quickly fled from Santa Fe. And I think had a partner, or he hijacked the car. You knew about really of deporting and use it.
Okay, very good. So, you know, I didn't have time to get prepared, but still I have to take part in this. You see, Helen is saying she cannot hear me and she is not ready. But, alright guys, alright people, today the culprits from nowhere land hijacked the airplane in the airport of Malta. But later, the police shot down this suspect. And after that, there were lots of demonstrations and rallies all around the world. And right now, we are in an American city of Santa Fe. And they are demanding, they are requiring to deport all of the illegal immigrants because of this threat. So you see something like, you know, being a correspondent or being a presenter or something like that. Okay, good. So then the next topic what we want to talk about today is, of course, you know, this is a very how can I say, a very beautiful week for all of us. Because you know, in the Western world they celebrate Christmas. Christmas is tomorrow night, and so that is why I want to share a little bit with you. Usually I tend to you know, to make some kind of decorations for my Christmas tree. Okay, I will show you some. So you see, this is a Danish heart, it is called. I did it myself. Okay, so I just encourage you to do something also, something like that. Okay,
So good job.
Excuse me.
Very nice.
Yeah, and then the next one. Come on, where is that? Okay, yeah, here you go. This is the Christmas star. I also did it myself, so I just encourage you to do that. Okay, what do you think? Is it possible to sing a song together?
Of course.
If we can, just let's see. I'm just trying to find it. Okay, so first of all, if you can hear it. Can you hear it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, let the fields they go, laughing all the way. Ho, 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 bells on bobtails ring, ringing in spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a singing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Why don't you join me? You don't know this song?
I'm shy.
Huh?
I don't remember words on
Okay.
this song.
You cannot hear it well?
Now I can hear you very well.
Well, I cannot understand what you're saying.
I just say that I don't remember words of this song.
You don't know the
So
words?
that is why
Okay, just
so that is
hold on, I understand. Hold on, just wait a second. Just hold on a little bit. I'm trying to help you with this stuff. Yeah, so okay, all right, now I think that you can see it, right?
Yes.
Good. All right, let's sing the first part and the chorus. Okay. So please.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle
all the way.
oh, what fun it is to
It is to ride
ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Jingle
Jingle bells, all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. All the fields we go, laughing all the way. Hop, 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 bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
So, ladies, thank you so much. I understand that our equipment, our internet is very bad, and you know, you hear the music and a little bit later than I have it. I understand that, but this is not the problem. So the question to you is, are you going to celebrate Christmas in your English classes, I mean? Yes, please. Talk.
I don't understand you.
Will you celebrate Christmas in your English classes?
At school or what do you mean?
Anywhere at school. Well, you can talk about the club if you go into the club to celebrate Christmas. Just tell us about that. Why not?
No, I'm going to celebrate Christmas with my family and my relatives.
Good. Excellent. Lera?
I'm not going to celebrate this Christmas.
You're not going to celebrate Christmas. All right. Catherine?
I want to celebrate Catholic Christmas with my classmates, English classmates, because I will be on the holidays, but I will celebrate our Christmas with my family.
Well, ladies, you are saying like Catholic Christmas.
Catholic.
Well, for me, you know, I graduated from a school which is called, you know, in Russian we call it углубленный английский. So, and you know, we always celebrated Christmas. We never thought that it was a Catholic. It was just the English celebration, the American celebration, because we studied English, and so that is why. Now you're saying Catholic or Orthodox, January 7th. It doesn't matter. I'm just asking you about the celebration. All right, thank you so much. And now to the part which is the most difficult today. I'm doing this part for the first time, and so I'm not sure whether it will work or not. So just try to understand me and try to help me. So I want to make a movie night today. You understand the word movie?
Yes. Yes.
So I would like to watch a movie a little bit, bit by bit, part by part.
What is a movie?
I will tell you everything. Actually, I would like to watch an excerpt of one movie and then from another one. So, but it's so difficult. Believe me, I mean technically it's very difficult. So, do not tell me that I can do nothing. I've been trying to do my best, and you know, from another application it is possible to watch movie, but I'm not sure whether we will be able to open this movie right now, this application right now, and I will, well, it's technically it's very difficult, but anyway, I will try. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so let's see what we can do, and you just help me. Well, can you see the movie?
Yes, I can see.
Yeah.
Now I want to understand if you can hear the sound.
No, I hear something.
I can.
So difficult to hear sound of the movie.
Just listen, please.
We're watching.
No, I see no occasion for that.
You're not liking
I, for you're as handsome as any of them, Mr. Bingley might like you best of the party.
Lydia.
So can you hear the sound?
No.
No.
Yes.
You can hear? So you see, I will turn the subtitles, all right? So if you cannot hear, then you can read the subtitles. So I will turn the video on, then we'll talk a little bit, and then we'll go on watching. All right? You understand?
Yes.
Okay. So let's start. Movie night today.
It's a fair prospect. Pretty enough, I grant you. Oh, it's nothing to Pemberley, I know. But I must settle somewhere. Have I your approval? You'll find the society something savage. Country manners, I think they're charming. And you'd better take it. Thank you. I shall. I shall close with the attorney directly.
All right, ladies. So this is the first part of the movie we started watching. So the question to you is, what's the name of the movie?
Pride and Prejudice.
Have you seen this movie?
It
Have you seen this
is
movie?
called Pride. No, I haven't. No, I haven't.
No, you haven't. So, what does that mean, Pride and Prejudice?
Года, и предпочтение.
You can say so, Pride and Prejudice. Okay. So, who is the author of this?
Jane Austen.
Jane Austen, right. Jane Austen. Very good. Jane Austen. So, why is it called Pride and Prejudice?
Гордость и предубеждение.
Why is it called so?
Sorry. I don't know.
You don't know? What do you think?
It was a story. Pride and Joy.
About what?
This story about love.
Yes, definitely, of course.
Yes.
Jane Austen wrote only about love, and more to that. Yeah, you know, yeah. Yes.
I read this book and I think it was about love and called Pride and Prejudice because we can see two people which are loved together and they don't know how to tell their parents or something like that. I don't remember the end this story, but I know what Lizzie and Mr. Bennet marriage or something.
Okay, yeah, I will help you. So, of course, ladies, when you tell a story, the first thing, you know, when we tell a story, first thing which we need to know is we need to know the names. So, like you said, the female character, her name is Lizzie or Elizabeth, right? So, how about his name? What is his name? And her last name is Bennett. That's correct. But how about his name? What is his name?
Mr. Bingley. Bingley maybe.
Well, Mr. Bingley is the person who will be in affair with Katie, with Catherine.
Okay.
And Lizzie will be in love with his friend. So, what is his friend's name? Who knows that? Okay, you don't remember.
Darcy,
Yeah,
Mr.
of
Darcy.
course, Mr. Darcy. Mr. Darcy. Right, you are. Absolutely, Mr. Darcy. So, the last question, and then we'll move on. The last question is, at the very beginning of the movie, we learn about the family of Bennets. So, Mr. Bennet, his wife, how many daughters do they have?
Four.
Excuse me?
Maybe four.
4. Are you sure? 4. Are you sure? Who knows? Okay, they have 5 daughters. Alright, but that's alright. Well, you know, ladies, I knew that many of you will watch the movie, so that is why I prepared another one, which you definitely didn't watch and didn't read the book, and that will be again Jane Austen's book, another Jane Austen's book and another Jane Austen's movie. So, if you want to know, every book written by Jane Austen has the same ending. Every book finishes with the same thing. What happens at the end of the movie, at the end of each book by Jane Austen? Who knows?
Maybe happy end?
Well, actually, you're right, but every every Hollywood movie finishes with a happy end, but Jane Austen, every book finishes with the wedding. Just for you to remember. Okay, good, excellent. Now we will watch another movie, another book by Jane Austen. Okay, just hold on, where is that? Yeah. All right.
Time to reconsider, my dear Miss Taylor. Come back home with us. James will not mind turning the carriage round, and nobody you know would take it amiss.
Papa, Mr. Weston would take it very much amiss. Dear Mr. Woodhouse, you are very kind. I shall miss Hartfield, but I am very happy to become Mr. Weston's wife. Truly, I am.
But it's all very disturbing.
All right. Can you hear the sound?
Yes, but the sound is not clear.
It's not clear. All right. This movie doesn't have the subtitles, but I understand that this is a big problem for you. So I prepared you the subtitles, but the subtitles are here. Okay.
Where?
Can you see them? The subtitles here.
No, I can't.
And I will start the movie over again, and we'll watch and we'll read the subtitles at the same time, okay? So, please.
My dear Miss Taylor, come back home with us. James will not mind turning the carriage round, and nobody you know would take it amiss.
Papa, Mr. Weston would take it very much amiss. Dear Mr. Woodhouse, you are very kind. I shall miss Hartfield, but I am very happy to become Mr. Weston's wife. Truly, I am.
But it's all very disturbing, Emma. 6 good hens and now Miss Taylor. It's sad business. Good morning. Good morning.
William Francis Weston. I, William Francis Weston. Take thee, Anna Taylor. Take thee, Anna Taylor.
Poor Miss Taylor.
Oh, Father.
Pity it is that Mr. Weston never thought of her.
But, Father, you wouldn't have Miss Taylor live with us forever when she could have a house of her own. It's been a long time since I needed a governess.
She will never see us now. Randall's is such a distance.
It's barely half a mile, Father. Depend upon it, we shall see Mrs. Weston nearly every day.
Well, I take it very ill when people get married and go away. I think they should not do it.
Will you play at backgammon, Father?
Oh. Why will people call at such a late hour?
There you are. How are you, Thomas, and your family?
Very well, Mr. Knightley. Thank you, sir.
Well, how did it go? I'm sorry to have missed it. How did you all behave? Who cried most?
Ah, poor Miss Taylor.
Poor Mr. Woodhouse. Poor Miss Woodhouse, if you like, but I can't say poor Miss Taylor. At the very least, she has only one to please now, number two.
Especially when one of those two is such a fanciful, troublesome creature. Is that what you're thinking?
Perhaps.
I'm afraid that's very true. I believe I am sometimes very fanciful and troublesome.
Oh, dearest Papa, I didn't mean you. Mr. Knightley didn't mean you. I meant only myself. Mr. Knightley loves to find fault with me, you know.
Oh, dear.
In a joke. It is all a joke.
Ah, yes, of course.
We always say what we like to one another. Well, you want to hear about the wedding? We all behaved charmingly. Everybody punctual, everybody in their best looks, not a tear and hardly a long face to be seen.
Dear Emma bears everything so well.
But every friend of Miss Taylor's must be glad to see her married.
And you've forgotten one matter of joy to me, that I made the match myself.
You made a lucky guess, Emma. That's all that can be said for you.
I wish you would not make matches, my dear.
Alright, that seems to be all for now, and let's talk a little bit of what you understood. And you know, today's class is about your understanding of the English movie, the typical British movie, the typical, and this is not the Hollywood movie, this is the British movie. So that is why let's talk what you understood. Okay, please share. Ladies, I'm waiting.
To be honest, I didn't do it very well because unfortunately I couldn't find subtitles, and that is why I can't understand it.
Alright, anybody else? Please, Lera.
As I understood, heroes were talking about Miss Taylor's wedding with some mister, and the father of Emma, I don't know, he don't encourage Miss Taylor to get married with this man.
Okay, Katrine, what would you have to say?
I heard some names, Miss Tala, Emma, another, but I don't remember now, and how they talked about something. Yes, maybe about reading day. That's all what I want to say.
Well, ladies, you see, it's very important for you to understand the movies because, you know, during the exam, I mean the Russian national exam, you will have to listen. I know that listening comprehension is not that difficult like the authentic original movie, but still, you know, you have to understand. And I tried to help you with the subtitles. Okay, Helen turned off the microphone. Alright, I will help you. As always, you remember, when we want to start talking, first of all, the first question to you is, what is the name of the movie? Okay, please. What is the name of the movie?
Emma.
Emma, right, you are, absolutely. The name of the movie is Emma. So maybe you noticed the last name of Emma, or the last name of your father. What is their last name? What their family name? So you see, that's very important. They repeated it several times. Okay, I will tell you later, maybe you will remember. So you don't remember again, who is the author of the book?
Jane Austen.
Who is the author of the book? It's Jane Austen. That's very true. Jane Austen. Have you seen this movie? Have you read the book?
I haven't.
No, I haven't.
Catherine?
I haven't.
You haven't. And Helen, can you turn your microphone on? No? Alright, so just at the very beginning, what happened at the very beginning? There was a thief. What kind of a thief was there? The night watch, the night watch. You understand the word the night watch? Well, there was the famous Russian movie, which is translated like Night Watch. Okay. So the night watch, the watchman, the night watchman. So he took his gun and he shoot. Several times he shot something. What did he shoot? Okay, he tried to scare off the thief, but what did the thief try to steal? All right, so I see. So the thief tried to steal, and he stole 6 hens. You understand hens or chicken? The British word is hens and American is chicken. So next you see the carriage, and Emma is, who are in the carriage? Emma, your father, and who else? And okay, I will help you. Mrs. Weston. Excuse me. Mrs. Taylor. Miss Taylor. Excuse me. Miss Taylor. So who is Miss Taylor?
She is a friend of Emma.
Well, actually not a friend. Any other ideas? Who is Miss Taylor? And why Emma's father is so upset about Miss Taylor? Well, actually what he said 6 hands and now Miss Taylor. What happened with Miss Taylor? So first of all, Miss Taylor is she used to be the Emma's governess. Governess? What is a governess? Right, absolutely. And like you said, right now she is a very good friend of yours, because Emma is an adult person now. But she's also a very good friend of her father, because her father likes her company. But what happened to Miss Taylor? Why did the father said 6 hands in the morning and now Miss Taylor? What happened to Miss Taylor? And you will see it later. You saw it. The next episode, in the movie, was about that. What did you see next?
The wedding.
The wedding, of course. Who got married?
Miss Taylor.
Who? the wedding of Miss Taylor, right? And Mr. Weston. All right. So then we see again the place where Emma and her father lives, and then all of a sudden they hear the bell ringing. Why? What happened? So you see, they were just sitting at the table, maybe eating a little bit. Then Emma asked to play backgammon, which is a typical British board game. And then all of a sudden they heard the sound of the bell, which is typically at the door, and that means that somebody came. Who came? Ladies, please. It's not that difficult. Okay. Yeah, I will show it to you back again.
Poor Miss Taylor.
Oh, Father.
What a pity it is that Mr. Weston never thought of her.
Father, you wouldn't have Miss Taylor live with us forever when she could have a house of her own. It's been a long time since I needed a governess.
She will never see us now. Randall's is such a distance.
It's barely half a mile, Father. Depend upon it, we shall see Mrs. Weston nearly every day.
Well, I take it very ill when people get married and go away. I think they should not do it.
Will you play at backgammon, Father?
Oh, why will people call at such a late hour?
There you are. How are you, Thomas, and your family?
Very well, Mr. Knightley. Thank you, sir.
Well, how did it go? I'm sorry to have missed it. How did you all behave? Who cried most?
Poor Miss Taylor.
Poor Mr.
All right. So who came?
Mr. Knightley.
Mr. Knightley, exactly. Who is Mr. Knightley? What do you think? Mr. Knightley. Who is Mr. Knightley?
Friend.
Kind of, yeah, I agree. But they start talking about the wedding, and they figured out that Mr. Knightley was not at the wedding. He was just asking how did everybody behave, and everybody behaved well. But then at the end, what did he say? Okay, just watch it. Excuse me.
Cried most.
Just the very end of this scene.
Woodhouse? Poor Miss Woodhouse, if you like, but I can't say poor Miss Taylor. At the very least, she has only one to please now, not two.
But one of those two is such a fanciful, troublesome creature. Is that what you're thinking?
Perhaps.
I'm afraid that's very true. I believe I am sometimes very fanciful and troublesome.
Oh, dearest Papa, I didn't mean you. Mr. Knightley didn't mean you. I meant only myself. Mr. Knightley loves to find fault with me, you know.
Oh, dear.
In a joke. It is all a joke.
Ah, yes, of course.
We always say what we like to one another. Well, you want to hear about the wedding? We all behaved charmingly. Everybody punctual, everybody in their best looks, not a tear and hardly a long face to be seen.
Dear Emma bears everything so well.
But every friend of Miss Taylor's must be glad to see her married.
And you've forgotten one matter of joy to me, that I made the match myself.
You made a lucky guess, Emma. That's all that can be said for you.
I wish you would not make matches, my dear.
So, as you can understand, Mr. Knightley said, you have forgotten, Emma said, you have forgotten one matter of joy to me. I made the match myself. What does that mean?
Maybe she matched Miss Taylor and his or her husband?
Yeah, so she found a husband for Miss Taylor. So she made the match. And Mr. Knightley said, "You made a lucky guess, Emma. It was just a lucky guess." And father said, "I wish you would not make matches, my dear, for whatever you say always come to pass. Pray do not make any more of them, Emma." Okay, so did you like the movie, the beginning of the movie? Hello?
It was funny, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and I encourage you to watch it. I can just share the link with you. Just hold on. And I think that you will find the subtitles. So, you know, today for the first time I tried to make a movie night, just to watch a little bit of a movie and to talk about the movie. I know that it's very hard technically for you to watch it, but if you know, we have this so-called application which is called Speak In Contact or in Facebook. So you can join it, but you know, you have to join it through me. You will just send a request to join this application, and if you will not have this permit to join the application, just let me know. And next time, if you want, we can watch the movie in a very good quality, and you can talk, you can chat, and you will be able, but in another application, not in this one, but in application which is Speak In. I will show it to you. Just hold on. I will show this application to you. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. So you see, this is the application.
Girl or a boy. I don't know the name refers to.
You can hear people talking. They just talk all of the time, and we can make a class there, and we can watch a movie there. Have you ever joined this application? No?
I'm not.
So.
But I like this idea.
Yeah, you see lots of people here talking English, but you know, sometimes they can be using bad language, so that is why I'm not encouraging you to use it a lot. But if we want to have a class, we can have our own class only for us. And what is good about this application, we can watch the movie, the big screen, and with a good sound with subtitles. All right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
okay.
Yeah, so you can send a request to this. You can just go in Contact Speak In or in Facebook Speak In, and you will get the permission to the access to this application, and then you will let me know whether you have this access or not. Okay? So that's it for today. Any questions, any comments, any whatever you want to talk about?
No, I haven't.
All right. Anybody else?
I haven't any questions too.
Okay. Anybody else? All right. If you don't have any questions, so you see, on my page, which is Emphasized English, you have отзывы о моих уроках. You can write down, and thank you, Olivia, you wrote a review about my class. Thank you so much. You can go and write it there. If you don't have any other questions, so it was a pleasure seeing you, and I hope to see you next Friday. Bye for now.
Yeah, thank you very much for this lesson.
You too.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.